that's your tournament done. Okay, tournament done. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Okay, I hope everyone has learnt from this tournament. Okay, on and off the pitch, which I think if you look at our first couple of performances, okay, compared to how we progressed throughout the tournament, much better. We look like a team. Okay, but in saying that, you can see what real quality is out there. Okay, similar ages to you, you can see what quality is out there. Yeah, so it brings us back down to earth, and we have to work hard. You have to work harder. Me and my brother have learned this trip. You guys should have learned. Hopefully your parents seen and they learnt. Okay, if everyone takes something away from this trip and it was a learning trip, then we're happy. Okay, because sometimes we get it easy back home. We get it easy, and you could see that team was a B team, Cerezo. A B team. What's an A team like? Wow. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's reality, guys. Yeah. So the all-around quality of this tournament, very good. Okay, there were some of us that stood up to the challenges, some of us that I think can perform at this level, and some of us need a lot more work. It's disappointing last game, the loss. They came out, they showed a positive reaction, and definitely, I mean, they stayed in the game to the last second, which is what we want from the boys. You know, it doesn't matter how tough the game is, you stay in the game because you can win football in the last second. It's disappointing. The boys are all disappointed now when they lose, so they've got that winning mentality now, which is good. Football front, that is, you know, we're sort of a little bit behind at the moment, I think, you know, if we're completely honest. Some of the football teams we've seen here have been very good. I think it's actually showed them that, you know, what's out there, obviously, but that it's brought them sort of a little bit back down to earth, because in Sydney they're some of the better players at their clubs, you know, and here we've fallen short. So hopefully they can learn from this experience. They can take things out of it, go back home, and continue to work on their game and look after themselves like young professionals, and just build into good young footballers. Even from our first game to our last, you know, the boys look like a team now. They look like a proper team, a hard to beat team. Individuals that stood out that can definitely compete at this level. Some have fallen a little bit short, but some have, I think, yeah, definitely can compete at this level. Definitely, I think in 4 days they've learned more than they'll ever learn in Sydney. So just by playing competitive games and competitive matches and coming up and being exhausted after games, you know, in Sydney sometimes it's easy for these players, but here they're exhausted, you know. So that's how you should feel after every game. You know, your opponent should push you that much where you come off the game and you're exhausted. So you can see that, especially in the last game. I thought the boys fought up very, very well. They stayed in the game, and I definitely think they can learn from this experience. Well, I hope so. I think definitely there's a few of them that really can see what it takes and want to be a footballer. Some maybe just happy to be here, but I definitely think there's some in this group that really will go back now and continue to work hard and continue to develop as footballers and know what it takes now. So if we attend this tournament next year, they're ready. Cultural, just a respect factor. The respect here is unbelievable. You know, every young kid has respect for the game, has respect for one another, has respect for the coaches. I think definitely if they can't see that, then, you know, it's been a waste of time. But I think a lot of the boys, compared to the first night here, compared to now, you know, you can see that they're better people. Not only better footballers, but I think better people too. So if they can keep that going back home, and I think it can only be better for them.